Hey there! Thanks for tuning in. In today's episode, I'll show you how I turned this
You've got the power to change your mind, to change your life. So take back
into this.
the love in your soul, the dreams that you hold, the peace in your mind is your own.
This song's called Take Back, and it's about the power of perspective in the journey of life. You can check out the video of the writing process here. I'm Pedro, and welcome to Highly Operational Musical Experiments. Here, I show you how I use music to process emotions so you can do the same. Grab a seat, make yourself at home, and let's find a way to make this song. Take Back is one of those songs in which the demo works as a final record. There's something magical about a voice and piano combination. However, one of my personal goals with this channel is to break out of my comfort zones. For that reason, I decided to try something I always felt like doing, but never had the perfect song for it. And that, my friends, is arranging a string quartet.
A string quartet is an ensemble consisting of 2 violins, a viola, and a cello. It was most recently popular in 1750.
Thank you, Henrique. We'll get to the Fantastic Four in a bit. For now, let's lay the foundation. I mapped out the arrangement for each part of the song, so I knew the intro and the first verse would only have the voice and the strings. For that reason, I recorded a guide track on the organ to mimic the long note feel of the quartet.
You and I were both the same. We're writing our names in the rain.
Then, to set the mood and the rhythm for the arrangement to grow, I tracked a low register piano playing a linear, almost percussive pattern. To add movement to that, I played the acoustic guitar with a capo on the 5th fret.
When arranging a song with any collection of instruments, it's always important to look for notes that could be hiding each other. To avoid that, Pedro generally finds the notes in the vocal melody and adds instruments around it, using notes in lower and higher registers. That's why he's using a capo on the guitar and playing the piano on the lower octaves.
Thanks, Henrique. After that, I doubled the guitar to add a shimmering layer to the 2nd and 3rd choruses using my Nashville-tuned acoustic. That's nice. With that done, I could then move to the drums. I placed the microphones close to the pieces since I knew I wanted a very dry sound to add reverb later. Here's the snare without reverb, and now with. I also gave a microphone to each thumb because I wanted to open them later in the stereo image. The overhead microphone is in figure of 8, which means it's recording both the kit and the sound bouncing off the ceiling. Here's how it all sounds. Then, I added a couple of tambourines to complete the top end. Cool. Now the bass. I knew the arrangement so far was very firm, so I wanted something more fluid to counterpoint the vocal and that piano. To do so, I recalled Carol Kaye's work with the Beach Boys, especially on the Pet Sounds and Smile albums. I'll leave a link for what I mean in the description. Here's what I came up with. Now, the icing on the cake. I don't play any of the instruments in the string quartet, and I don't have the budget to hire you musicians to play them. But will that stop me? I do have the strings from Logic's library, and even though they're not very realistic, they'll get the job done. I'll leave it to Enrique to show you the process.
Very well. When arranging for strings, it's of utmost importance to keep the notes from the same instruments very close to each other to make them flow naturally, like this. That is considered better than this. So now, here's what the first violin is doing in the first verse. Now the second violin. Now the viola. And the cello. The four instruments playing together will work as one to produce chords. And finally, to make all of this sound more natural, Pedro spent a couple of hours adjusting modulation, expression, and vibrato for each instrument. For the sake of comparison, that's the same amount of time it took to record all the other instruments. Here's the strings without the modulation. And here's with.
I still don't know if that was worth it. And now, here's the song with a live take of the vocals.
Yes? Of course. Pedro, I'm getting a call here. It's the Beatles. They want their arrangement back.
Tell them to wait till the end of the song. Roll sound.
You and I were both the same. We're writing our names in the rain. But the water doesn't weep, it's unchained. If the days are dark, don't fret. You can pick brighter colors than that. Spread 'em all over the clouds and take back the love in your soul, the dreams that you hold, the peace in your mind is your own. peace in your mind is your own. The love in your soul, the dreams that you hold, the peace in your mind is your
It sounded better in my head. Just kidding. I'm glad I challenged myself with writing this arrangement. It was a fun ride. I used to be reluctant to use MIDI symphonic instruments, but I may try my hand at them again later, because in the end, it doesn't matter how it sounds. Creating is about letting go of expectations and being in the moment. It's about letting your feelings run through you so you can feel lighter. Tell me in the comments what you do when you need to discharge your emotions. This channel is about that. I created it to help you unlock your creative potential. I believe self-expression is freedom, and I intend to spark the world's creativity so y'all may find this freedom within us. So, if this was fun or helpful in any way, please subscribe. I'll be back here next week so we can write a new song. See you then!